Hi, this is Josh and Rachel from Aldi Reviewer,
Hello.
and we're going to take just a couple minutes and look at some of the keychain holders that we have reviewed for our website. Everybody knows that keychain holders are sort of a useful thing to have. You have to have a quarter if you want to get a cart from Aldi, so having a place to put your quarter is kind of convenient. So we've looked at several of them, and we're going to talk about some of them here. We'll start on my left. This is the official, if you want to call it, Aldi keychain holder sold by Aldi. You can tell, I'll hold it up here, you can tell it's kind of old because we've had it for a while. It was 99 cents when we bought it. It was an Aldi find, so it was a limited time item. We didn't have a great experience with it, to be honest. Putting quarters in is a real pain, as you can kind of see here. It just doesn't, it doesn't bend well. So getting quarters in and out is really hard. You have to kind of fight with it. The quarter slips in where you can't access it. I'm just not a fan, and that's one of the reasons why at a certain point I started going hunting for other quarter holders. This is one of them that we got a chance to look at. This is the Aldi Solutions Quarter Keeper, sold by a seller on Etsy, based out of Champaign, Illinois, really close to it. And it's a pretty simple device. It runs about $5.49. The shipping on it is free, and it's a really simple thing. If you want your quarter, you pull it out. If you want your quarter back in, you push it in. And I carried this one around for several weeks. I was really impressed at how well it worked, how nicely the quarter stayed in. It's sort of no frills in that, there's just not, it's metal, but from a functionality, practicality standpoint, it's really nice. It obviously rings into your keychain pretty nicely and is just very easy to use. So that's one that we were big fans of. These other four right here all come from a seller known as In Beluga, which is an Etsy shop as well, based out of Huntsville, Alabama, or really close to it. They sell a number of different quarter keychain holders. As a matter of fact, they sell a ton of stuff in general. I think it's over 200 items they sell, and this is one of them. And so Rachel and I both spent some time with the different keychain holders. Rachel, I know you worked with these too.
Yes, I spent some time using this one. In fact, it's still got my Aldi quarter in it. Very easy to use. It's a similar design to the original Aldi, where the Aldi quarter holder, where you've got this piece of sort of leather vinyl with a slot in it for the quarter. But I find that this one from In Beluga is just a lot easier to get the quarter in and out. It stays in well. Far superior to the quarter holder that Aldi itself sells.
And you can watch me fight it here if you really want to, but I'm not going to put you through that. It's just a real pain. Oh. And anyway, so you had a good experience with the In Beluga ones.
Yes.
One of the things I noticed about both of them is that they're really flat. So they've got a nice thin profile.
They have a low profile. These heart-shaped ones from In Beluga are definitely the largest ones. So if you're looking for a quarter holder that's not going to add a lot of bulk to your keychain, maybe you want to go with one of these smaller ones from In Beluga, or this one's pretty minimalist too. So you have all different kinds of options.
Yeah, and they are all vinyl. These were, this one is metal with obviously mechanical device. These are vinyl and they slip in and out pretty easily. I carried this one around for several weeks. I found it to be really easy to use. Got a very thin profile when I was putting quarters in. I kind of had the same thing. It wasn't too difficult to get quarters in and out of it. I just was able to kind of slide them in, and then when I needed to, I just kind of practiced with it, and I found that the quarters came out fairly quickly.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, so it was nice. And of course it's got kind of that Aldi-inspired logo. There were two of them that we got a chance to look at. This one had more of a sparkly look to it. The price on these, I don't think we've mentioned yet. They ran between $5.95 and $6.50 with about $3 for shipping, which I found to be fairly competitive with the other ones that we saw on Etsy. And so I would say in general for all of these, and first of all, I did make this disclaimer at the beginning. These 5 right here, we were provided in exchange for a review. We were not required to do this video or anything like that. We chose to do that part. But these 5 were all given to us in exchange for a review. And this one we bought ourselves, and I can tell you this one we have not been a fan of. Any of these 5 we would certainly highly recommend.
Yes.
They're really solid. They're great things to get. So if you're in the market for one of these kinds of keychain holders, we'll have links in this video in the description to where you can find out more about them and get them if you're interested. But overall, we had a good experience.